Main Street was once where everything happened. You could shop, visit with neighbors, or grab a bite to eat. But the need to get everywhere faster changed that. Interstate highways flew around downtown and Main Street all but died. But what's old is new again. Entrepreneurs are rediscovering the charm and history that comes with doing business downtown. New businesses are springing up in old historic buildings, and better yet, the people are starting to come back. This is Main Street Reborn, the show about the people and the businesses that are bringing Main Street back to life. Buda, Texas, sometimes mispronounced Buda, is an unassuming nook south of Austin with some great stories to tell. For example, there once was a movie theater in downtown Buda, and though movies stopped playing decades ago, the location of the theater is still alive and bustling with even more visitors here today. Welcome to the Old Town Buda Antique Mall, and meet Robert Gomez.
Hello, my name is Robert Gomez, and I would like to welcome you to the Old Town Buda Antique Mall here in beautiful downtown Buda.
Robert tells us the story of how a movie theater became home to all these treasures.
You know, the building was built in 1904. It used to have several lives. It was a warehouse. It was a wheat holding warehouse. We have the remains of a grain elevator downstairs also that came up to the second floor. And then it was a theater in the 40s. The theater was very popular in this area. It was in this building, which they call the skyscraper of Buda, 3 floors. So it was the tallest building around. But the theater was very popular, like I say. We still have the original doors up front. We also have the small windows for the ticket windows from that theater.
And what better use for a building that's nearly 120 years old than a place to showcase and sell items from the past?
Here, you know, if you would have some other type of business in here, like a beauty salon, or, you know, not knocking them or anything, or a business like insurance, or, you know, any other type of business other than an antique store that, you know, we sell antiques, collectibles, anything of that type, then it fits right in. You know, we also have stories of ghosts being in this building. Then they extend that story to saying there's original ghosts, and then there's ghosts that come in with the actual merchandise that is brought here by the vendors. And so that gives us an extra characteristic to the building, because it's constantly being added on if you believe that to be true. So I think this building, for its history, for what it's been through, it was also at one time, after being a theater, it was divided up into 6 apartments, 3 upstairs, 3 downstairs, so people actually lived here. So this is not only a business warehouse building built for business and warehousing, but it's also housed people. People have lived here. So maybe those are the ghosts that they talk about, that they're still here, didn't want to leave. And then, like I say, with the merchandise that sells here, antiques and vintage items, then other ghosts are brought in. So that's probably where that got started.
So, like every other building with a past, there are lots of stories to tell. Be sure to stop by Old Town Buda Antique Mall when you're in Buda, Texas. Shop around thousands of vintage items in the store, and maybe while you're there, find Robert and have him tell you a ghost story or two. Oh, and be sure to thank him and Old Town Buda Antique Mall for helping keep Main Street reborn. If you have a story idea for Main Street Reborn, let us know by clicking over to mainstreetreborn.com.